So, for opening the champagne correctly, in the park, in the picnic, on a lovely summer Seattle day where it's as bright as it's been for the past 4 months, we're just going to open it like a bottle of wine at the top. Just take the foil off. There's no reason to fight the foil and look all like an idiot, doing that. Just cut it with a knife, and the whole thing should just come off fairly easily. Or not. It might be glued onto the top. So, then what you have is the cage for the cork here. So, this is how you don't look like an idiot here. What you're going to do is take this little twisty part of the cage, you're going to twist it 6 times. And it's just the same as when you're working on an automobile, like I obviously like to do with lefty loosey and righty tighty. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That last one, obviously, when open, it's always 6 times. Keeping one finger on this top the entire time. Because sometimes as soon as you do that cage, it'll just explode all over the place. And then the fool you will look. The next part we're going to do is hold on to the cork. And we're never going to move the cork. What we're going to do is move the bottle. So we're only moving the bottom of the bottle. And just ever so gently that sometimes is very difficult, moving the bottom of the bottle only. Because what we don't want is a pop. What we want is something much more filthy, like, the sigh of a contented woman or a nun farting. And there it is. So that's what you should have, is just the tiniest release of gas, nun farting. Then you get a pour. I like to use a Chardonnay glass to let the bouquet really develop. And just pour a little bit at the time so you always have a nice perlage, but that's how you open champagne correctly when you're in the park with a jaunty sweater, probably while listening to Steely Dan. Cheers, Internet!